With me now in studio is Rabbi Dov Lipman. He is the former Israeli Knesset member with the centrist Yesh Atid party. Now he is an advocate for Anglo immigrants to Israel. In fact, he just met with dozens of U.S. lawmakers who were here recently on an APEC-sponsored trip. I want to ask, in your mind, is there any question or any doubt about who Trump meant when he said disloyalty? Was it disloyalty to himself, to the country, to Israel? What do you make of it?
Far be it from me to be able to analyze precisely what those comments meant or who they were directed to. But let me make three very clear points right at the outset of our discussion. Number one, we had 41 Democrats in Israel last week. I had the opportunity to speak with Majority Leader Steny Hoyer while they were here. There is no doubt that they support Israel, and their support for Israel is strong. And we actually had more than 50% of the House of Representatives here in Jerusalem at the same time, bipartisan group. Number two, there's no doubt that there's an element and a few members who, from my perspective, are anti-Israel, are anti-possibly Jewish interests, and the Democratic members said they need to deal with that element in their party. They're very much aware of it, and they're fighting against it. Number three, American Jews, when they go to vote, and I spent most of my life in America, they vote with a bunch of issues in mind. It could be healthcare, it could be immigration, it could be the economy, and Israel is certainly there in the mix. But we cannot be in a position where we're telling them what they should or should not be doing as upstanding American citizens and who they vote.
Rabbi, this is not the first time that Trump has insinuated publicly that he thinks American Jews have dual loyalty in their hearts to Israel. We dug through our archives. i24 News senior producer Ophir Shmaryahu tracked the White House Hanukkah party from just a few months ago in December, where Trump told a group of U.S. Jews that our administration loves that your country, which is Israel. Here's what Trump said.
I want to thank Vice President Mike Pence, a tremendous supporter of yours. And Karen, and they go there and they love your country. They love your country. And they love this country. That's a good combination, right? That's a good contribution. That's really, hello, David, one of my fabulous lawyers right up here. Hello, David. He is a great lawyer, too. So I want to thank everybody.
And Trump implying that U.S. Jews have dual loyalty. Is that an anti-Semitic charge? The way that he's making this phrase, would you say this is an anti-Semitic trope?
I don't feel comfortable saying that he's saying something which is anti-Semitic. People say all kinds of things for electioneering and trying to win votes and secure up their support for their presidency or their future. But I do think we have to be so careful about any kind of charges along those lines, especially when I can say, as someone who's Israeli politician who meets regularly with Republicans and Democrats, both in the political realm and just in the outside the government realm, it's just not accurate. We have 70-plus years of bipartisan support for Israel. I can understand there are people who question some policies on the Democratic side. Yeah. For example, when it comes to the Iranian nuclear deal, there's no doubt that Israel wall-to-wall was in support of the deal, and Israelis were concerned about Democratic support for the deal. And that's something which we should talk about and debate, and that's what friends do. But there's no doubt that the bipartisan support is strong, and it has to continue that way in the future.
Moments ago, literally 5 or 6 minutes ago, President Trump woke up in Washington and started tweeting again. Let's show the tweet from President Trump. He said here, "Thank you to Wayne Allen Root." That is a prominent conservative, evangelical radio talk show host in America. Thank you to Wayne Allen Root for the words, quoting Wayne Allen Root here. President Trump is the greatest president for Jews and for Israel, the best president for Israel in the history of the world. The Jewish people in Israel love him like he's the king of Israel. They love him like he is the second coming of God. Now, again, that is not Trump himself. He is quoting his ally, but thanking him and mentioning him in the tweet. Really eye-popping stuff here. Just your response to this tweet here. As an Israeli.
Sure. The person in that tweet is entitled to their opinion. There's no doubt President Trump has done some things which Israel certainly applauds. But we can go through the history of the United States. President after president have taken very positive steps for the state of Israel, each one in their own time, in their own way. And I don't feel comfortable as an Israeli declaring anyone as the #1 president. We're going to have presidents in the future as well who no doubt will do wonderful things for Israel. Again, we're very thankful for all the positive things that have been done.
Shocking. I mean, he's referencing in a glowing light someone who said the king of Israel. it must be eye-popping as an Israeli citizen and as someone with deep ties to America to hear the president say that.
It's only concerning in the context of the fact that we're going to have many more presidents in years to come, and we look backwards, and we want to make sure that we always have strong relationships with whoever is sitting in the Oval Office. So thankful to President Trump for the positive things that have been done, 100%. I don't know if the Israeli people should be quoted in that kind of hyperbolic way in terms of these descriptions, and every person's entitled to their own opinions. Israel as a whole, we're thankful, and we hope that future presidents continue to do good things for the people of Israel.
All right, Rabbi Dov Lipman, thank you for your time here on the show. Again, President Trump tweeting moments ago. We're going to continue to track his Twitter feed as new tweets are coming by the moment. Thank you, Rabbi.